Hello, everybody. It's Valentine's Day. It's February 14th, 2021. I am Erica coming to you from Brooklyn. This is Nicole from Madrid. And this is Par for the Discourse. We started this podcast almost a year ago. We're coming up on a whole year. And of lockdown, and every week we talk about lockdown related things, COVID related things, and what it's like to be friends long distance, and reliving old stories, talking about what annoys us, all kinds of things. Nicole, happy Valentine's Day.
Same to you. Look at you decked out in red.
Yes, this is the sweatshirt I wear
Representing
on Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Fully functional.
Yes.
I've got red underwear on, but I'm not going to show you.
I have my Valentine's Day underwear on too, actually.
Corny. I have to say it's such a corny holiday, but I still have my little traditions, and I think it's mostly because like I sent you yesterday, we made cookies, like heart cookies. And this morning I made, this was crazy, but I think I told you for Christmas we got this waffle iron. I thought it was going to be more annoying to clean and do everything, but it actually works really well. So I made made the batter, and then I put red food coloring in it and made the batter like pinkish. And I actually served, yeah, you can call CPS. I served my children for breakfast waffles and ice cream.
Sounds amazing. I'm not calling anybody.
I'm like,
that sounds amazing.
We're breaking the rules. You guys are gonna have ice cream for breakfast. Violetta made us these little clay figures. You should have seen the shit she made. Like, she made a dice out of paper that it came good. You roll it and then it lands. All the faces of the dice, she put like free hug, like all different like love things on it. So cute. And she made Eduardo a card of him playing the drums. Like, it was really good. And it said, "Keep the groove moving."
Oh, that's so cute.
So that was it. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna have some crazy date, but last night we ordered Chinese food. I don't know if that's because it was like, okay, we should order something. It's the Lunar New Year. Let's support the local Chinese restaurants.
Year of the Ox. This is the time where I'm thinking about, like, what did we do last year, because we weren't in lockdown yet, and Ronnie's job that he had at the time was in Chinatown, and every year they had a Chinese New Year party. I remember going to this. You remember this? I told you, I thought, I really love these people. They're really great. It was nice to met like 20 new people that night, and then lockdown was. But I'm trying to remember what we did on Valentine's Day last year, and I can't really remember.
I don't remember what I did either, but I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah, Lunar New Year was fun last year. Yeah.
I just remember the last time I went to a restaurant, the last time I went out with Eduardo, like by myself, was the last weekend of February. We went for like a hike with his family, and then his sister took the kids to sleep over, and we went out and got dinner and stuff. And I remember, like, we were a little bit ahead of you with the coronavirus and everything. And I remember, even though it was the end of February, people were starting to talk about it because it was in Italy.
Yep.
And we went out, and then like 2 weeks later, that was it for us. But we were saying last night, like, we, not to get negative, but how negative, no, I'm always going to be negative, but not to be a downer about this, but we haven't had, like, he and I haven't had any like alone time in a year. And it's actually like starting to get to us, I guess. It's like, I don't see the end of that coming anytime soon. I just am like, and I think people are starting to get that like closed in feeling like you've talked to me about, where, you know, everything's the same every day, the mundane routine.
I guess people were talking about that like way early on, and I was like writing it out. I thought we were toughing it out, you know, having
Yeah,
fun. Like I said, like my friends are in different time zones. I have, you know, not only that, I mean, my friends here in New York, that's been the biggest thing, is they don't live in my neighborhood. So I don't see them as often, but this whole, you know, communicating this way wasn't so bad, but now it's really starting to get to me to not leave the neighborhood at least, or something. I wanted to say a Valentine's Day shout out to all the single people, because more power to you. I would not want to be going through
yeah.
this year and be trying to make good first impressions on someone. Like, thank God we've, you know, have people in our lives that know us and love us. I would not want to be mingling and trying to get to know new people and find out if they're the right person for me during this time.
I can't even
So,
imagine the process of that.
more power to all you single people. It's tough out there. I don't know how you're doing it. That is something I am not envious of.
I hear you. Because, and let's also say that this holiday often makes those people feel like shit anyhow. So let's let's bring them up.
That's why I thought, like, you know, hey, listen,
Hallmark, Hallmark holiday, but yeah,
it's a day to love yourself. So let's talk about plants.
okay.
Well, I was okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do a plant thing. I was going to show you some updates on plants, but since it's Valentine's Day, I thought I'd focus on some Valentine's Day plants. Isn't that fun? So, real quick, I have 3 plants. So, this is a pink syngonium. Because it's pink.
Yeah, I see.
Coolest thing about these 3 plants, I paid $6 for all 3 of them, like cheap, cheap. So hopefully I have another syngonium that's really growing. So I hope this one gets big too. It's not very big, but it's pink,
Nice.
and it will like vine and get really big and bushy.
Yeah. I can tell.
Syngoniums, they're cute. And this is in the same pot, but it's not really in the pot. It's this. See, I love these little pots, but it's just.
Yeah, I love those white ones. Yeah.
So this is a Peperomia Ginny. I don't know what the real name is, but it's called a Ginny. See
It's got
the
pink
little
on the
like,
outside.
and then like some of the leaves like end up being kind of heart shaped.
Yeah,
So these are
that's
like,
nice.
these are the kind of plants that like you'll see. Like I did just buy this one. This is a new one. The other 2 I've had, but like right now in the plant stores, like they're selling the like Valentine's Day plants. Okay, so this one I bought a while ago, but this is like the plant that people buy for Valentine's Day. As you can see, it's a heart-shaped leaf, but it's just, okay, so it's just this little leaf, right? So they propagate this plant, and you won't know if it's going to do anything until like a stem starts growing. Hi, Domi. There's Domi back there. So I read a couple things about this plant. Like you might have a bunk plant and it might never do anything, and it might just stay like this forever, and it might like not be growing roots. When I planted it there, I did see roots. But like it could take 2 years until I start seeing a stem. And then like when a stem grows, then I'll get another heart leaf, and it like becomes this like really cool trailing plant. But like it might just be this. So like you'll see them in plant stores right now, like everywhere, but like what are the odds that one of them might actually grow into a big plant? So I think it's like one of these like easy to propagate, but
I'd like to look up what it looks like if it does bloom.
it's, yeah, if you look up, so this is a Hoya Kerry. It's Kerii. That's the like heart-shaped Hoya. Hoyas have become like one of my favorite plants. They're like very like thick leaved. They're very cool. I love, let's see, what's another Hoya? Oh, you can't see it because the sun's. Okay, so those are my 3 Valentine's Day plants I pulled out. I didn't really talk about my plants because I thought like, we'll see what happens over the winter.
Yeah.
I was really loving it over the summer, getting to know all these different types of houseplants. And thank God one of our friends gave me a humidifier for Christmas. So that's been keeping, I think these plants pretty happy. So we'll do like a plant update with some of the ones because they're growing, which is cool. And then the other thing that happened this week, I've talked about the church on the corner that they were giving out food, and
The big lines around the
big
block.
lines, yeah. And so our neighbor, I think he's a vet, so he's been getting these food like deliveries, like the VA has been sending prepared meals to him and stuff. So he got a box of the free food from the church yesterday, and he gave it to Ronnie, and he said, I've got so much food, you guys take this. And
Really?
so I just wanted to show you. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. It's something I've heard about my whole life. I've never seen it. This is government cheese.
Well, can I tell you that I have, because I went to SUNY Purchase, which is a state school. And the cheese that used to come in there, I don't know if I ever told you this, we saw it one time in the back in the dining hall, like blocks. And I had friends at the time that go, look, government cheese. Like it said it on there, government cheese. And then it said, wait, grade D, edible for human consumption. That's what it said on there. Now, if you've got to put on a label that it's edible for human consumption, you best not eat that. You best not touch it.
Schools. That's no, I mean, we probably have eaten it before. I mean, I've eaten in those kind of places. I mean, I'm sure we've had it before. I've just never seen. Actually, so everything in the box was like there was Crowley's cottage cheese. Like it was all like New York State local, and wherever this is from
SUNY Purchase. Did that come from SUNY Purchase?
Funny. Oh, anyway, so that was interesting. We've gotten he gave us this big box and it had all this like big bag of potatoes. It all looked decent. I was curious
why not?
What was going to be in there. Now I don't know, there's different things, like there's a line every other day that's something, and then every Saturday there's these boxes, and that's what this was. So I don't I have no idea what's going on outside. I remember I had said I wanted to volunteer, and then they seem like they've got it under control, and they have quite an operation. Anyway,
that's government cheese right there for you. Yeah. But you know what? Don't be scared.
No, it looks good. We'll take it.
It doesn't say anything about edible grade D on there, so that's fine.
It doesn't say. That's really funny. I mean, no, it doesn't. That's funny that grade D.
That's what a public school education gets you. I love it.
Yeah. Wow. So we did the pizzas.
Yeah.
The pizza crust came out pretty good. He's gonna try it again. I thought the first try was edible. It was good. Go ahead.
Let me give you a tip, because I did it on Friday a little bit differently. I like when I flatten it out, and I put that in the oven first and then take it out. Like I put it in the oven and let it cook before I put the sauce and the cheese and everything on there.
How long?
Not long, like
just the kind.
Yeah, because I find it just gets crispier and all that before. Try like 5 minutes, high heat.
Yeah, I think he needs to we need to spread it out a little bit more. I think we could have made it a little bit thinner. It was good though. Okay. What else?
What else is going on?
Oh, I mean, second impeachment.
I woke up to that this morning.
Yeah.
Reading that.
So that outcome was as predicted.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me. Moving on now, I gave.
Yeah. I mean, now they should just go and arrest him, right?
I think it's going to be one of these things where it's like done, over and done.
Well, anyway. I don't know. That was what I had to, I had my plants and my government cheese. What am I watching? Oh yeah, I may destroy you. I told you there was
I thought you were actually saying this to me. I'm like, about what?
No, it's a
Like, that's
show.
a casual way to say something like that too. I may destroy you.
I may destroy you is the name of a show on HBO that I checked out because it's British. And no, it came. I didn't hear about it when it came out, but the main character was nominated for some Golden Globes and SAG award or something. So it's award season. That's when I always like check out all the movies that got nominated and see if they're worth being nominated or not.
I feel like it's like this year is just, I don't know. I passed this year. Is there anything really worth? I don't know. I'm just trying to dig up old stuff at this point because I'm in that show, The Killing.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. We caught the beginning of Goonies while we're talking about plants. See, this is my monstera right here. My monstera. In the beginning scene of Goonies, when they're in the living room, you know, that whole living room, there is this beautiful monstera in the corner.
Really?
Like the whole, I'm like, look at that. And then there's like a couple shots where it's like, it's like, you can really, it's this beautiful monstera in the corner of the living room. And I was like, look, Ronnie, it's a monstera. It's a monstera in the 80s.
That's what happens when you watch the movie so many times that you start, now you got to watch it and look at the aesthetics and start commenting on, you know.
Yeah, that's like Lebowski. We're at that point with that movie where like I see all the nuances and all the like little tiny things. Yeah, I could do some vintage movies today. I think I'm gonna watch some movies this afternoon. That's probably my plan. We're still like, I think we're expecting some more snow or slushy mess or something. Which, like, it's not fun taking the dog out. We take him out for a little bit of a walk just to get him outside, but he's got the backyard. And yeah, that's our Valentine's Day present. I said it for Christmas, I'll say it for Valentine's Day, because we didn't really get each other a present,
We didn't do that.
Domi's our present. We're thoroughly enjoying
Good.
him. Yeah, he's pretty perfect. Ronnie keeps saying that. It's like he's looking for a problem. I'm like, why? He keeps saying like, this dog is just perfect. And I'm like, why are you looking for a problem?
He's the right one. I mean, that's it. There's nothing else to it.
Hands down, definitely.
So, all right. Well, we'll end here, and I will just say to you, Happy Valentine's Day again, and that I am glad you are in my life.
Oh, I am glad you are in. I'm not doing that. I won't do that. Here. Heart. I won't do that thing.
Or fine. I won't do it anymore.
Peace, and you can do the love. I'll do peace.
All right. Now I'm over it now.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later. Have a good one.
Bye. See you next week.